YouTube, another video coming from the Washington Command Post. This is JD. Let's dive into this. It's gonna be a shorter video than usual. I'm not feeling too good. A little bit of a sore throat. So Washington this Sunday plays the Eagles at FedEx Field, home game. Eagles are the number one offense in the league. Washington, their offense isn't bad. They're not doing horrible at all, but they are not a. They don't have a top defense. So Ron this week was talking about how Washington basically comes down to like 4 or 5 plays or 5 or 6 plays or whatever, and if assignments are correct, those plays don't happen, and the outcome of the game is different. I gotta say that I get that. You know, game of inches. It does come down to a couple plays, big plays, that being the X factor, because we did get off the field pretty well on third downs. We did do all those things. However, we still lost the game, which is the ultimate means to an end, or the outcome, whatever you want to call it. So it's not 100%. I don't 100% agree with Ron when he says this comes down to some games and some plays in the game. I mean, you have to be able to be prepared for everything, and you have to be trained that way those plays don't happen. Obviously, those plays happen in the benefit of the other team, but they don't happen in our favor. So we face the Eagles. Jalen Hurts. There's only one way to beat the Eagles. There's only one way to beat the Eagles. Okay. Well, kind of you have to outscore them, but you have to pretty much outscore them. What you have to do with the Eagles, and this is not, I don't think it's going to happen. I'm always eternal optimist that Washington can win. It is a divisional game, so you never know. But here's what Washington has to do to beat the Eagles. First thing they have to do is they have a chance, take the opening kickoff, march the ball down the field, score. They have to somehow get off the field or hold the Eagles to a field goal on the Eagles' next possession. Then Washington has to score again. And they have to force the Eagles to play from behind. Take the running game out of the game altogether and force Jalen Hurts to beat him with his arm. That's what they're going to have to do. That's the only way to beat this team. You're not going to be able to get into a close game with them as long as they have the threat of a balanced run with Hurts, with the running backs, and then a passing game that comes off of that. It's going to be hard for everyone to individually play their assignment and hope that everyone covers that. Every team's tried that. I mean, the Lions beat us, and the Eagles dominated them for most of the game. So, and the Lions brought heat all the time. They brought a lot of pressure on Jalen Hurts. They blitzed a lot. They blitzed us a lot until the second half, whenever we caught them on those blitzes and they geared off. But the Lions, they blitzed them all the time. That's the only thing they have. That's their tactic. So Washington, to win this game, Washington has to go at Jalen Hurts. They have to stop the run, force him to be one-dimensional, take the running game out of it, get a lead, and play with a lead. And our offense, I'd hate to put it on them, but the offense has to score a lot of points in this game. The defense has to get off the field. I mean, you don't have to play shut down defense. It'd be great if we could, but we just need to stop these big third down plays. We need to stop these big plays. If you stop big plays against the Lions, they don't win. Okay? Like the defense in the first half. I'll talk about the Lions game for 2 seconds. The defense in the first half was consistently, and I mean this, consistently, okay? It was consistently getting off the field on third downs. The problem, like on the first 3 possessions, you had one big play, and then we stopped them. They forced a field goal. Actually, the first possession, 3 and out. Got a sack on third down, sacked off. It was Jamin Davis. They punt. Second possession, one big play, one big cross over the middle to Brown. He gets in field goal range. We 3 and out after that, kick a field goal. Next possession, same exact outcome. There's a big run by Swift. He goes and gets in the red zone. They go for on 4th down and try to get in the end zone. And we stop them on 4th down. We keep them out of the end zone. And then our offense fumbles out of the back of the end zone with our dumbass play calling. I won't get into that. But so our defense was doing some of its things early in the game. And at times it did do it. Now eventually the defense got gassed in the first half. The last possession of the first half that the Detroit Lions had, they marched right down the field. Bam, 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 right down the field. Second half wasn't as much. We won the second half. But after we got it to within a touchdown, we gave up a 50-yard play to St. Brown. And then we gave up another touchdown to someone who caught the ball, sat on his ass, and then got up, was able to run in for a touchdown because we can't tackle, and we leave a guy so wide open and no one's within 15 yards of him. So there's times when our defense did well. It's just the the big ones are the ones that stick in our mind. Okay, so we have to have no big ones. Do what we did for most of the game. About 85% of the game, defense did okay. Did well enough to win. It's the other 15% when they gave up the big plays, the 50-yarders, the dumb plays, the dumb touchdown to Swift, which all we have to do is tackle them and they go for a field goal and we have a chance. Because they're only down 10 points with like 8 minutes left in the game. It's doable. But no, we don't do that. Now I'm not going to get into Ron's coaching decisions to go for a 2-point conversion whenever you're an extra point would put you within a touchdown of them. So I'm not getting into that. However, that is the strategy that the strategy that Washington has to get is they have to score early. They can't have a 3-and-out. They can't have a first quarter where they go numb offensively and have no rhythm. Scott Turner needs to not be cute. Needs to be smart. He needs to be prepared for the fact that the defense may blitz. He needs to have a safety valve. I wonder if he studies film because Eagles don't blitz that much. They don't blitz as much as other teams do. Okay, they just play straight up, and they don't have a great secondary. They don't have great secondary. They have decent defensive line, but we have to be able to control the football and control the game. We're not going to be able to outrun them, but we got to be able to score early and keep half their offense like disengaged, basically. And that's the strategy to win this game. If Washington wins, they will win at a score of 34-27, something along those lines. We have to put up 30 plus to beat this team. It's not going to be a game where we can put up 21 and we can win 21-20. No, there's not a way, because I don't think there's a way to slow down that Eagles defense. Maybe Jack finds a way. It's possible. We did keep a couple games close last year, and we didn't even have a decent quarterback. But I think the Eagles are a little bit better than they were last year. So we'll see. Maybe then you come back down to earth a little bit. So maybe we're going to be the wake-up call, and we can get the dub that way. But like I said, it's not going to be a long video. I'm a little under the weather today, but I'm really excited about the game, and I want to put out some sort of prediction. But if we win the game, it's not going to be a win in the game because we kept the game close and it's a low-scoring game. We win the game because we outscore them and we basically make their offense one-dimensional, and we force a third-year quarterback to beat us. So that's the video. I want to thank everyone for watching. Hail to the Commanders, and see you.